Hello and welcome back for part 2. Just going to find I need to put this link on there. Why isn't it showing up? There we go. Okay, boom. Share. Copy link. And then put it in here in the comments. Hello, how can I help you? I have availability. I just need a deposit and I can open up for you. I'm 5 minutes away. Yeah, I am, but it's always with a deposit. I live across the street, so I go across the street. It takes me 3 minutes to get over there and open up the shop. I just ask for a deposit before I leave my house. Gel manicure full price is $75 on natural nails. $75 on natural nails, yes. Yeah, just in the natural nail, right? Just on the natural nail, yeah. Yes. $75? Yes. I understand. I understand. It sounds like I'm not the right shop for you, so I hope you find what you need. Okay, thank you. Bye. Okay, that's a message. So when I left this reading, I had to go take care of a client who had no problem paying the price. And then now when I come back, I get a phone call and Spirit said, answer the call. So I answered the call. So there's something here about shocking. Oh my gosh. I heard what you're doing is so shocking. I had to listen to the reading before I could pick back up. I wanted to refresh myself on where we were and everything that had happened. One thing that was coming through here was one of the things you realize in this that Spirit wants you to understand was anything that was turmoil, trouble, unexpected, challenges, shocking, it was all here as a support to you, because from that, I heard you learn to walk alone. Now, here's the other thing that just happened there with that phone call is, this is something that's been presented to me time and time again over the years being in business and charging the rates that I deserve to charge, which allows me to live and not feel like I'm fucking desperate. Okay, that's important in life. Okay, you could be, your price could be too high for some folks. You understand? Your price could be too high for some folks. That's what I'm getting. Okay, so you've been focusing your loyalty. In the new moon, this divine feminine also said to me that you use your divine feminine energies to invoke this experience for yourself. Also, yes, I was talking in the last video about how I was craving a really long fancy nail, and now I have my really long fancy nail, and look, even the bottom is all blinged out. Oh my gosh, I'm in love. I took time. That's what took me so long to come back. I did the client that came in, and then I couldn't leave the shop until I did this because I almost left my house last night to do it. So that's done. I gave myself what I wanted. Boom. Is that it? Yeah, that's definitely it. It's done. You have to take the time to give yourself what you wanted. Okay. You have to understand that your price is too high for some folks, and that's okay. And like I told her and another lady that came by the shop while I was busy doing my nails, who had a similar response. I almost wish that I had her on speaker so you could have heard it all, but it's like, for a gel manicure, yes, that's the price. I mean, you can find it cheaper somewhere else. By all means, go ahead. That's not a problem to me. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with not being the cheapest one out there. Whoo, message. Okay with not being the cheapest one out there much. Yeah. This support, you will recognize my decision soon. 8 of Swords stuck in your head. Hangman, needing another perspective. 10 of Cups to bring in that harmony. Okay, what needs to let go and what needs to come in. And you realize all that through situations that could have been troublesome, shocking, difficult. But all these things taught you how to walk on your own. Yeah. The ancestors, I will not forget you. Page of Wands, good news. Okay, you're going to be able to kick up your feet. I hear Ace of Wands, new beginning. Okay, but the walking away is necessary. I heard the walking away is necessary. And then while I was listening to reading, I heard this song, Rick Astley, never going to give you up, never going to let you down. Okay, never going to run around and hurt you. All right, let me see. Show me more with this ancestors energy here, Lester Scott. What do we have? Elusive, dishonesty, deception, trickery. Yeah, all these shocking things were here to show you where there was deceptions, trickery, dishonesties. There's a spider web here on this image, and it's just giving me karmic BS, the traps. What is a spider web? It's a trap where prey gets itself trapped up. At the very least, it's a nuisance because you're not really prey to a spider, right? But hey, nuisances, okay, spiritual nuisances and generational karmic nuisances, okay, all that stuff. Your spirit here, I heard some of your ancestors are here admitting that they ran away from the same challenges that you have overcome. They've run when they was alive. I heard when they was alive, they ran away. They were like, there was no way I wanted to do all that. What you've done when I was in the flesh. Okay, so some of your ancestors are giving you big props and recognition for even facing the challenge. Okay, because all this stuff come up to help you get that what you've been set your intention for with that new moon. Because in that new moon energy, yeah, the good news will arrive soon. You knew if you set your intention. Ace of Pentacles, what does that pentacle represent for you? You knew what you wanted. It's that new thing. It's that new vibe that you brought in, right? Okay. Justice. There was some consequences and repercussions that you had to go through in order to align with that. So you, even in the last couple of weeks, or for some of you, this is not just a new moon cycle, but this is actually longer term than that. Okay, justice over the karmic situations that had gone on. You had to see the higher path. You had to encounter the higher path to make a divine move. Okay, a divine move, not a try, which is a failed attempt, but to make a successful and divine move. Okay, a move the way spirit would move. Okay, a divine move. That's what is meaning to us here and now. Okay, and so yeah, that's the course of action you had to take. Okay, this had to do with not trusting so much in the physicality, but trusting more in your divine feminine energy and your ability to communicate with spirit. Yeah, in your I'm hearing high priestess status, in your high priestess status. Okay, so that what you chose to materialize for yourself, not what you chose to create in your life, has taken you down this path of having to face all the, sorry, I'm not home right now, I'm walking in this spider web, so leave a message and I'll call you back. Okay, they said turn my phone off, so that way we're not taking any more calls. They said right now they can leave us a message and we'll call them back. Yeah, but the fact of the matter is you were busy walking in all these spider webs, so all those beautiful things that you saw for yourself, you had to clear out the spider webs in order to get to the business. You had to clear out all those spider webs in order to get to the business. Okay, so your life had shown you through a bunch of stuff, and you wanted to know, you let spirit know. I heard by your meditation, you let spirit know that you were loyal. Okay, spirit is acknowledging your loyalty. Okay, and their loyalty to you. Okay, and their loyalty to you. This loyalty does not go one way. It's a two-way street. Okay, it's a two-way street. You're both loyal to each other. And here's the thing: spirit will always be there. Spirit doesn't leave you. God does not ever leave you. It's just your lack of focus there. But you haven't done that. You haven't done that. Some might, but it's not you. A whole lot do, but it wasn't you. Okay. So yeah, you were ready to receive. You set an intention to receive. It's just a momentary pleasure, okay? And then it's time to choose the next thing that delights your heart, makes you joyful. The next thing you want to create. What else do you want to create now? You've created some things already on this journey. It's not like the journey was all bad all the time. No, you had some great things come in while you were there. Okay, so let me see what else can you show about this feminine that you're receiving. Okay, you did ask the question, how do I receive? How do I receive in this? Okay, open heart. Open heart comes out. Receptive again. And we had to write the word receive on the feminine card there. Spirit had guided that, yeah. And it said keeping your heart open, open heart. Okay, empathy, vulnerable, receptive. You had to keep an open heart. That was important in this, yeah. At the bottom of the deck, apology, forgiveness, return, sorry. This is what it really, really is. So there's something here where you had to maybe was it make amends with the higher self, make amends with the self as you went through all these different things. Okay, maybe at one point you're angry about your life path because there's so many troubles, turmoils, difficulties, but now the realization that these were support mechanisms, these were to create this ability in you to walk alone, stand on your own 2 feet, be an original, be authentic, to not fall for just anything, know what you're going to stand for and what you're headed towards. Okay, and then I also heard passive choosing. Okay, passive choosing. Now you're more active in what you're choosing for yourself. So let's keep moving forward with the, I have the Hermetic Tarot here to pull, and still from the energy of what it is, what it really, really is. Let's see. We can put some shuffles on the deck. So let's start. What else can we add to this message? Thank you for your beautiful presence. Okay. So thankful and grateful to be able to receive these messages. Also, while I was listening to the reading, I was like, I don't think that's accurate. I think what I described about the new moon position was the eclipse, and Spirit was like, yep. We tried to show you, and somebody might have got it. But anyways, we posted an image on the channel. When it's a new moon, the sun is on the other side of the moon. So the shining side of the moon is on the other side, away from Earth. And so that's why the moon appears to be dark, because the moon is a reflection of the light of the sun. When the sun is on the opposite side of the moon, we have a new moon. Okay, if you're born on a new moon, your sun sign and moon sign are the same. So if you know your sun sign and your moon sign and they're the same, you were born on a new moon. And this is new shit that I'm hearing now. They're saying, and if you're born on a new moon, it's because you're going to bring a completely new energy. Those born on a new moon came to truly bring a new energy to the earth. And they're showing me ones who would break major repetitive cycles. Okay, things that were deeply ingrained. I hear deeply ingrained in the genetic lines. Okay, so we're talking about cycle breakers. We're talking about people who come onto earth with the intention to break cycles, to break ancestral karma, genetic BS, okay, that has been passed down generation after generation. Again, the ancestors admitting this is some stuff we didn't even want to do. We didn't even want to do this stuff. And I'm also hearing, and some of the stuff when we did try, we couldn't figure it out to try to do it. Okay, so there was and I'm getting a lot of it has to do with why they couldn't figure it out, because they were stuck to this Hierophant at the below the deck over here is actually telling me they were stuck to mainstream religious beliefs, which only gives, and well, some people ain't like what I'm about to say, but oh well, we gotta say it anyway. It's always going to give from a human perspective. Okay, they've always added on in religions to what Spirit has given, and added on the humanness to it. And so in the religions, there's a measure of truth, but there's a whole lot of measure of falsehood as well, because of the fact that the human agendas have gotten mixed up into them. So in this experience, those human agendas that were mixed up into the spiritual standing that they had at the time got in the way. Like, these folks had beliefs. They were part of church or something like that, and those ideas from church didn't let them handle the issue. Why? Because they had an idea of how it's supposed to be. that was shared. I'm hearing it was shared as a hive mind type of thought. Okay, a hive mind type of thought, meaning it was a group thought. It wasn't a unique thought. It was something that was common on socially acceptable and shit, religiously acceptable and shit. Okay, this to break these cycles, you couldn't be underneath those types of restrictions. I heard self restrictions because those are self restrictions. That's why you couldn't be under those. In order to break these karmic energies like this, you would have had to be boldly unique. We were talking in the beginning of the first part about being bold, about moving boldly. Okay. All right. So let's see what else Spirit's going to show us here. There's something here that you already have manifested, because when you manifest, according to the definition, it's clear or obvious to the mind's eye. Okay. When it's materialized, that's where you're at. You're at a point of materialization. Okay. In other words, making it real and physical in your face. Okay. Some of you can taste, touch, or feel. To get here, you got to go through this path of different troubles, okay? And you have to stay loyal to Spirit, okay? Stay loyal to communicating with Spirit, I'm even hearing, okay? And keep your heart open, all right? So let me see what it is, what it really, really is. Let's see. Show me this new moon energy over here. Ace of Pentacles. That was that new beginning, solid new beginning in the physical, okay? Solid new beginning in the physical. So I heard the minute that you initiated that idea, the minute that you initiated that thought, the minute you put that intention out there that we were talking about so much, it was phase one. And when it's physically materialized, it's at the 10 of Pentacles. This is the way sometimes Spirit uses Pentacles cards to just show that to me. And that's what they're doing here today. They're showing me it becomes physical when it's at the 10 of Pentacles. And the Ace of Pentacles is when you hold that intention long enough to draw the energy. So now the universe just has to take it over. Yeah, just the universe will just take over from where you left off of. Okay. And so that's what was with the new moon. That was where you held the energy long enough so that now it must materialize. Okay, you could speed it up or slow it down based off of how well you hold it. And they're showing me with your meditation, you've been loyal to this. Okay, and with that, we have Temperance. And again, we've already mentioned divine timing in this situation. Yes, divine timing definitely at play. Temperance. Okay, divine timing at play in this situation, holding that vibration, holding that vision, holding that belief. And the Hierophant at the bottom of the deck over here also speaking to me about belief and belief systems. This, what you bring in, what you're doing for yourself had challenged all your belief systems. Do you really believe it? And what beliefs did you hold that were not really true or empowering to you? Okay, that comes up. Let me see why support is here. Show me, what can you show me about what it is, what it really, really is with support? What do we have? The Knight of Swords. Yeah, cut through negativity. That turmoil, that trouble, all that unexpected shock and shit you had to deal with was to help you cut through negativity. You could address it and get into misery about it. You could address it and get angry about it. You could not address it and be angry or miserable about it. Or you could do what you did, which is address it, knowing that everything is working out in your favor. That somehow this is coming to be because you already chose what you wanted to see. Oh, that's what I heard. Let me see. I love it when you bring it in rhythm and rhyme. The ancestors, the Knight of Wands, honey, they are moving things, okay? Moving things, okay? One of the things that they want you to know is in your past energy, your ancestral energy, when they was on the physical plane, that they again, this is showing me how they would run at the challenges the wrong way. They weren't hitting it the way that was actually gonna make any difference long term. Okay, in other words, to make long distance in this, you had to hit it at a strategic point. I'm getting a strategic point. It's like if there's they're trying to show me what they're showing me is a wall. They're showing me a wall. You can't see what's on the other side of it, and they're showing it to me like a rock wall. Okay, but there's a weak point in it. You found the weak point in this energy and how to hit it just right to make, I'm seeing the whole thing crumble down. So that's really cool because this has to do with your gotta take a dump urge. We were also talking about that gotta take a dump urge. You, first off, your ancestors, they're ready. They're ready. They're ready at your whim, at your beck and call, okay, to support you in this physical plane. The other thing is, as you follow that, gotta take the urge to get stuff done, to make changes, to move this way, to groove that way, to shake and move the way you did, okay. That was exactly what needed to be done because you were hitting it strategically. I'm hearing using the universal laws at your favor as well. So let's look more at the feminine energy here. Show me feminine energy. The spirit, I heard him showing us how to receive here, Feminine energy here, Four of Wands. And usually this card doesn't give me the word trust, but I heard trust that you can hold it in your hand, just like if you feel it in your heart. Keep an open heart, okay, and keep following the signs, keep following the path. Let me see what's at the bottom of the deck here. Bottom of the deck is the King of Swords. Okay, King of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy, whether it's in your birth chart or somebody else's. This is about real clarity. So I really feel like, no, it's not even a feeling. This is what Spirit is showing me. You asked for a confirmation that you were on the right path towards your purpose, towards your goal, towards this thing that was important for you. And Spirit is saying, absolutely, yes, you are. So now I want to know, what was the goal? What was the intention about that you had set? Because they have not revealed that to me. So I'm looking over at the Oracle cards. Show me which deck is the perfect deck. Okay, Enchanted Map wants to speak about what was the intention. Okay, and I'm seeing the Wisdom of the House of Night with that as well. And the Path of the Soul. Okay, so we're going to use these three Oracle decks. We'll start with the Enchanted Map about what was the intention. What was the intention that you said? Now, some of you are going to say, well, that wasn't my intention. Okay, but the reading, if you did set an intention, the reading, everything that's come out is still for you. Some of you, this is going to go even deeper for you, and you're going to be like, oh yeah, that was exactly what my intention was. Okay, so you'll have to use your discernment, like always. As we always say, bring your intuition to the party. Okay, bring your own intuition to the party. Your own intuition is the most valuable guidance you have, and that's part of what Spirit has been teaching you here, how to follow your intuitive guidance through everyday affairs. And that's why life is getting better. Everything is feeling better nowadays that we were talking about, because you're following that gotta take a dump urge. That's what the ancestors were missing. There were times where they had the urge to do something, where they had a calling on them, or to not do something, and they ignored it. But you're listening. This is everything. This is everything is right here. So let's see. What was this? What's the intention that was set in this new moon energy? Okay, what's the intention that is set? What's the intention that was set? Thank you. And we have the Bone Collector. Bone Collector talks about being able to use that ancient wisdom, shaman energy coming in, medicine woman energy coming in, using ancient wisdom. Using ancient wisdom is what this intention was all about. Tapping into the ancient wisdom of the ancestors. Let me see. I'm going to pick another one. Okay. And the Golden Palace. Card number 23. Okay. And using that ancient wisdom to attract the ideal home life for yourself, the ideal living situation and circumstances for yourself. I just got somebody's energy. You have a meddlesome, I heard obtrusive neighbor. Okay. You have I don't know if it's a Karen or what it is, but you got somebody living around, and so you use the intention to bring peace to that. Let me see. What else was the intention that was set? What else can you show us? What's the intention that was set? Okay, details. Yeah, okay, and clarity. You had intention to understand the clarity about the details in your situation, and have that readily available to you more immediately is the way it's coming through. Listening at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, the intention definitely had to do with listening to the spirit realm better. Okay, listening to the spirit realm better. Let me see from the Wisdom of the House of Night. From the Wisdom of the House of Night, what else can you show us? What's the intention that was set? What's the intention of this? Some of you wanted to, you set an intention, something to do with some sort of paperwork, something to do with the contract, something to do with the wording. I'm getting something to do with the wording for your book, or the wording for a contract, the wording for some paperwork, some sort of important form. What do I put on the form? What do I do with the form? Okay, how does this work? Okay. And it's not a form. I'm hearing this form actually holds great weight. So what is this form? Is it a piece of paper form, or is it like a posture type of form? Because I'm seeing both meanings to the word form in my spiritual eye. So that lets me know that it's both, different for all of you, different for all of you. Okay. And the contract paperwork form, it has to do with your soul contract for most of you. I'm seeing 82%. Okay, 82% of you. We're not talking about a piece of paper contract in the physical realm. We're talking about soul contract. Some of you here, what you saw was what you wanted to make some adjustments to the way you were living your soul contract, but you needed to find a way to do it that didn't have you in breach. Okay, you didn't want to be in breach of contract. So let me see, what's this intention? New moon intention. Show me the new moon intention here that we're being talking about here. What's this new moon intention? Okay, oath. There it is. The oath, the pledge. Okay, this is again giving me that soul contract energy. The oath coming out. What you vow to do. Okay, your vows, your life purpose. What did I come here to do? I want to see it clear. I want to understand the details of it. Let me see. What's this intention that was set with the new moon, please? What was this intention that was set with the new moon? You gonna show some more? Should I just pull it off the top? What was the intention that was set with the new moon? Well, it was a summoning of energy. We're going to go ahead and see what you summoned by pulling the next card off the top, is what I heard. So let's see, what were you summoning? Letting go. Wow. You wanted interesting. So summoning and letting go coming out. Those are back and forth energies, but I see what you wanted to do was cut out the back and forth energies. I'm seeing this was to quit going back and forth. You wanted to know what energy you should bring in and what energy needed to go. Some of you did this life purification intention that was just going to remove all the blockages, all the unnecessary things that you was focusing on that was soaking up your time, soaking up your energy and stuff like that. Let me see, the bottom of the deck is a high priestess of fire. Did you do this by a campfire or a bonfire, or did you write something down and burn it up? Okay, all of these things need to be acknowledged here is different ways. I feel like you use fire some sort, and I'm hearing your spiritual fire is everything. Your spiritual fire is everything. That's what I'm hearing. Okay, so let's see what's up with these intentions that you had set with this new moon energy. I have the path of the soul, not past to the soul, path of the soul, destiny cards. So let me see, show me more about this intention that was set with the new moon energy. Okay, and some of you with this intention stuff is going to resonate with all the cards that I pull out. Some of you, it's just going to be one or two, and that's okay. All right, so let's see, what's the intention regarding this new moon energy? Please and thank you. What's the intention regarding this new moon energy? So thankful and grateful for your beautiful presence. Thank you for your love donations, for making me your favorite YouTuber and tarot reader, okay? For choosing me for your personal consultation. So thankful and grateful that you gave this video a thumbs up, that you put your comments in. Let me see, what is the intentions that we're focused on in this new moon energy, okay? Remember that this reading is timeless. I have given some specific dates here, but they're saying, remember that all the readings on this entire channel are timeless, because when we channel these messages through, Spirit knows when you're going to find it. And anytime you find it, it's right now. So let me see. I heard two more shuffles. So one more. Okay. One more shuffle. And then let's see what we have. Okay. Or at least one more shuffle this way. If you don't like shuffling, this might not be the right tarot channel for you. What is the intentions that was set? Okay, here we go with that new moon energy. It says, fertile, take action to bring it into form. Yeah, it even looks like a little baby embryo right there in a womb. So this is about birthing for yourself, not childbirth. No, we're not talking about somebody getting pregnant. We're not talking about a physical baby being born. We're talking about birthing that new life, that new Ace of Pentacles. All right, let me see. What else? We have channeling guide, fine tuning your gifts. And didn't I say that? You wanted to be able to use your ancient wisdom gifts of spirit in a way that would affect more effectively, more efficiently. Thank you. That would work more efficiently and effectively in your physical realm, so that you can more precisely summon. So you can more precisely summon the energies that you are choosing. And in this intention, there was this willingness to let go of anything that gets in the way of that. Okay. So let's see what else. Yeah, the doves allow peace and love to nurture you. So in this new moon intention energy, what I'm seeing is like anything that gets in the way of me receiving the love that I deserve, about releasing it easily, and summoning in only that energy which is going to love and nurture and allow my peace to flow. Okay, I'm getting a stabilizing force, a supportive force to your peace. Okay, the bottom of this deck here says bull guide, firm boundaries, and self-empower. Yeah, definitely. So, bull guide here present. Okay, Taurus energy here. Some of you got Taurus in your chart too, but some of you, this intention had to do with like you understanding when to stand firm, when to let your yes mean yes and your no mean no, so that you can empower yourself. You've been very stubborn. I heard you've been very stubborn, and a lot of people have benefited from you for it. Okay, but you started to see some things that was not going so well for you, and you were choosing better. So you wanted to know what was it that you needed to release so that you can bring in what you wanted. Okay, because you wanted to use your ancient wisdom powers in order to see the details clearly, have that clarity, okay, about the commitments that you're making, about what beliefs that you're holding on to. And in this, there was a need also to release yourself from any feelings of shame or guilt about what you had done. So getting clarity about all those things really helping you. What exactly is this intention? This intention has everything from the new moon. This intention had everything to do with what you're committed to. And I really see somebody here has made, I see that you have done the spiritual processes to help you purify and uncreate and destroy any blockages were there in your life, in your heart, in your energy, to the receiving of love and peace and happiness. Yes, like that. Yeah, that's what I see here. So it's awesome because it's like you have gotten tired of life filled with empty promises, potentials that were unfulfilled. And so you're saying, but if my intuition guided me there, maybe I'm not quite understanding. And they're showing me a reading. I wish maybe spirit would show me the name of it. But one of these readings I had done, I want to say within the last month, they were talking about when you would see something in your intuition, right away you thought that meant go do this, go do that. And so here off you go running to go do this or go do that. But what spirit was highlighting is that is a sinkhole over there. It was like spirit was showing you where there was a big do not cross caution tape around something. And now you're starting to understand that better. I see anywhere where you have done what you thought was trusting your intuition, right? And you were trusting your intuition. There was something here about understanding the way it was speaking, though. That's what wasn't happening. You didn't understand what it was speaking at the time. You were trusting it. You were moving according to trust. You just were reading the messages wrong, okay? Now, understanding that when spirit is showing you something and it's flashing bright like that, is saying go anywhere but there, okay? It was showing you where the caution was. That feeling that you had was the first red flag. And now you know that. So this is empowering you. This is big empowerment for you. So this is the end of part 2. I'm so thankful and grateful to be here and finish this reading up for you. I see Lid. Lid, what's up? Welcome to the channel. I'll forever acknowledge and praise you, Melinda. You are a clean and clear channeler. Your intentions are golden. Unbelievable how much you always correct with me. I spit my drink out. Neighbor part. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. So this thinking little emoji thing over here is in my way. Out on your neighbor. Oh, wow. Okay. So that's wild. I'm glad that you're here. I'm glad the messages are being received for you, and thank you for recognizing what I'm here to do for you. And for myself, like I don't know if I would be as peaceful in my life if I didn't speak about what I know and allow myself to be the open channel for spirit to communicate whatever needs to come out. And even just, I heard they're like, yeah, y'all got jokes because they're saying, yeah, and even make a fool out of yourself sometimes. They're like, yeah, like last week when you had allergies real bad and you had a snot bubble coming out your nose on the channel live. Yeah, that was great. Oh gosh, yeah, jokes. Okay. Anyway, so until next time, my darling, sending you so much love and peace and happiness. 감사합니다. And gracias. Until next time. Later, baby. And I'm out.